Welcome to Autovolt, East Africa's premier motoring show. My name is Big Boy Trev, and behind me is some of the largest collection of Subarus in Africa. I'm at the Carnival Grounds experiencing the Subaru Fest, the third edition of Subaru Fest. I am telling you, lots of adrenaline, ear spitting, loud exhaust, and of course the wobbly Subaru sound. And now to the news. As you can see, I'm at the Subaru Fest, and Mike is somewhere trying to talk to a few fanatics of Subaru just to find out their passions, why they love this brand. It's really important to find out why Kenyans love Subaru. And that's why Capital FM and Subaru Kenya came together to form the Subaru Fest. In its third edition, we can see the number of cars. This is the largest congregation in Africa, and Mike is somewhere talking to a few fans. So let's see what he has in store for us.
We're at Subaru Fest, talking to Ali from Subaru. He's a guy who's been around the motor industry and knows a little more than most of us. Previously, he was in Toyota. Now he's at Subaru. How is that shift? Are you feeling the difference?
I think both manufacturers being Japanese, it's not much of a difference. I mean, the same philosophy, same principles. You know, Kaizen and getting it right and good engines, superb engines, so to speak.
Okay.
And a lot of emphasis on after sales.
After sales.
And then that's what picks.
There's been a perception in terms of after sales and the cost of running a Subaru. Guys always say Subarus are very expensive to run, consumption is high. Is that why you're doing the Subaru Fest, to demystify that perception?
A little bit of that, but the prime goal really is to get our customers together under one roof, under one place, and really have fun. And I mean, you can see what's happening. Everybody is so proud of their cars. I mean, the sounds, sound systems, mufflers, the noise, and everybody is excited.
Now you've seen the kind of enthusiasm Kenyans have for the Subaru brand. I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. Kenyans, we're always known to be first in everything. We are the first to have the Subaru Fest in Africa. Anyway, back to the main story. Now, does size really matter? I mean, many people would say yes, it does. But on today's review, I am testing the Suzuki Swift Sport. I am telling you, this little mean machine packs a heavy punch. Watch me as I review the Swift. Don't go away. So you're a bachelor like me, and you're looking for a sports car that will tickle your fancy and not break your back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today I am driving the Suzuki Sport. It's such a lovely car, so join me as I drive this car and put it through the paces. So how does the Swift Sport perform? It doesn't give that 6-cylinder howl found in a BMW or that grumble that's found in an STI Subaru. The name of the game here is power to weight ratio. It's close to 1200 kilos and it's powered by a 1.6-liter engine that produces 92 kilowatts, and that's enough to propel it from 0 to 100 in 10.8 seconds. But I need to find out if that is true. So let me just stop and find out if that 7.8 is just on paper. Let's go. Second gear, 40, 80, 100. That is exactly 8 seconds. How does the Swift Sport handle on the road? It comes with a sport suspension system that allows for maximum agility, particularly when you're driving the Swift in sharp curves at high speed without any body roll. The steering is direct, and you give it turning, the response is immediate. It will tell you where the nose of the Swift is pointing to. So how safe are you in your Suzuki Swift? For starters, it is equipped with anti-lock braking system and electronic brake force distribution to help you avoid an accident. But just in case the inevitable happens, 6 airbags and crap results all around come to your rescue. I've been burning rubber the whole day in the Suzuki Swift Sport, and I must say, such a lovely experience. I love the sport suspension, the direct steering, and of course, the ride and handling. Raj, tell me more about this car.
Well, Suzuki makes bikes.
Yes.
I think this is a bike on 4 wheels. Ferocious performance in such a tight, neat little package. Outstanding value for money and surprising what this car can do given the price I got it for.
What's the fuel economy like?
Well, so far I've managed 14 to the litre, and that is actually on par with the Vitz. But can I use this word on camera? Sexy in Nairobi?
You may.
Yes,
Particularly
so
with the crazy traffic and,
I get
long
the looks,
hours on the road.
I get the looks, the
Yes.
flashlights, people staring at the rims. But I think mechanically sound, good ride clearance, good acceleration, no body roll that I've detected. A very good compact car for a young guy who wants to show it and not necessarily break the bank.
And the brakes,
Oh, yeah.
lovely brakes.
Crisp little bite to them.
Yes.
So, well,
Look who just rolled in with the British.
I was actually thinking about this car in competition to the Suzuki,
Here to
but
spoil your party.
well, you can try.
I know you've been singing praises about this car.
Yes, we
Ladies
have.
and gentlemen.
Indeed.
Right.
There's a car for boys, and there's a car
Men.
for men. Now,
Car line.
guys,
Yes.
take a look. Sheer class. Look at that.
Sheer age.
Age?
How old is she?
Old enough.
What?
Okay, let's talk about ride quality. Listen to the door.
Oh, that's heavy.
German quality.
That's heavy. Yes.
Good.
How about fuel economy heavy?
1.6 liter engine.
Right.
Perfect.
Same. How much are you getting on the liter?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it matters.
I have a wallet here.
Yes.
So
I
what if I'm a
don't
young man
Let's
and I'm
have a
looking
look
for a
at how
car
much.
that will
No,
bear my bank?
Let's have a look.
No,
He has
leave
a
my wallet
wallet.
alone.
Let's see how much he's
Guys,
paying per liter.
Yes,
It's an
what's
empty
this?
wallet.
What's this? What do you have here?
Look,
What do you have here?
600 cc.
Pocket
500
rocket.
cc?
Yes.
What else?
Manual transmission.
Uh-huh.
Bucket seats. I'm sure this car is lighter than the Mini, right?
Yeah.
I've gotten 14 to the liter on this car, and I am willing to put good money down right now that if we were to do a test
Guys.
on a glass of fuel, I would outrun you. Are you willing to take that bet?
I'm not willing to take that bet
Why
because
not?
fuel is not my issue. What I'm talking about is heritage,
Right.
history. Do you have any history here?
Who cares about history and heritage? And you can have this budget pocket rocket and make your day in the Suzuki Swift
And the
Sport.
last,
Ladies
more-
and gentlemen,
BMW
these guys
did not make
have
the
just
first world-
graduated from driving Vitzes to this. So you can understand why they're so
Never had a
excited.
Vitz. I'm not
I
sure
have been
the fan.
driving this. This is built by BMW. Solid quality. But hold that thought because I have backup.
Oh,
I am overwhelmed here,
No.
but I have backup.
Michael
so let me
just
call
pressed the panic
button.
button. He just look.
Why do you need backup? You should
I
be
need
able.
backup because I
this
want to
car
show you
should
what
be
history-
able to stand on its
Hey,
own
guys.
merits.
Okay, so apparently the Minis Club Association were doing some rounds around here, and they
Yeah.
decided to
Yep.
pay us a courtesy call. Mike, just press the panic button because
I need help here
the
because
new
you
Mini
guys
cannot
know.
match to the Suzuki,
Yep.
and that's the
Yep.
thing.
Right.
Look
This is
at
what
that.
we call backup.
Not one.
This is what you
2,
call
3,
history.
4. Oh my God.
Yes.
He's got something that looks
Yes.
like half a minute.
Yes. Now,
While they're on the way,
Yeah.
what does this have that the Suzuki lacks?
it has solid build quality. An engine that sounds right.
But it's not as reliable. We all know
do you mean it's not
BMW engines
reliable?
are not as reliable
Right.
as Japanese engines.
And when you take them
BMW
to the
engines, the best in the world. They've won awards for years consecutively.
No.
Hey,
Look,
hey,
at
get
the end of
the
the
phone,
day,
my
right,
friend.
guys. This is Kenya, my friend.
When you take a BMW engine to the dealership or to any mechanic, you will either get Mimi Sijui or you will get a premium price to pay.
That was then.
for-
That
this
was
is
then.
also the truth.
Okay,
Now,
okay, guys. I need some backup here. I'm being overwhelmed. This is a BMW engine. Why don't we go for the original Mini engine from 1952?
But that's not
guys,
what we're comparing the Suzuki Swift
I need
against.
backup here. Let's talk to the chairman of the Mini Club and his colleague Jesse,
right.
and they'll prove to you why this is the kind of history you need.
Can't fight on your own.
Hi, Mike. Hi. Good.
Hello, how are you doing?
Waiter,
All right.
Jesse. How you doing? Karibu sana. I'm being overwhelmed here by these guys. Who are telling me that this pocket rocket. Hey, welcome, Moses. Moses.
Yes.
Karibu bwana. We need some help here. These two guys are telling me that I got nothing here, and they want me to jump into a pocket rocket and drive around Nairobi like a crazed lunatic. What's your take on Mini?
My friend, as think that's a chick's car.
A chick's car. I like that.
If you ask me, it's a chick's car.
He did not go there. He did not
Trevor,
go there.
He just touched
What?
the wrong nerve. He just
16-inch
chick's car.
alloy,
Yes.
manual transmission, chick's car.
Yeah, it's got a lady's look on it.
Sports
The ladies,
suspension.
look. There
I
you
don't
go,
know,
guys.
Your lady drives a sports car. This is sports suspension.
Right.
Pocket seats by Recaro.
Right.
This is the ultimate pocket rocket. I need you to convince me
Short
with the
rocket.
heritage of Mini,
Yeah.
if a Mini is really that car that is able to engage you properly when you're driving.
This car is more than 50 years. Mine personally is about 52 years. All right. So what are you telling me? How old is this car?
In the market, probably 8-9 years.
8-9
Should be 8-9 years.
New kid on the block.
New kid on the block,
Yeah.
but still rides well, performs well, and better fuel economy in these harsh economic times. I don't know if you've driven this new model.
Of course he has.
And of course you'd say it's a Mini, you know, the suspension is good, it handles well. But at the end of the day, in this time of crisis, we need reason to prevail. Fuel economy and performance go hand in hand.
crisis you have is a crisis of age and lack of history.
No, we
This
have to consider
Raj,
economy.
Hear me out. Economy. Look at my wallet.
It's empty.
It's not empty.
Open it.
Oh, come on. Listen, guys. Jesse, just look at this car. Like you say, a chick's car.
No, it's not. It's got very
Stylish,
lines. Yes.
It's more of a family.
Okay, now, guys, look at this.
It would be the big, doe eyes
Sheer class.
just peeping at you.
Look at the curves on this car before you say anything.
Yeah, soft, rounded.
Aye.
I can think of a few female dancers I would actually call.
It looks
the
like,
Mini line.
Droopy the dog. It looks like Droopy the dog with the eyes drooping. Like, you need to buy me, you need to buy me. But tell me, has this Mini translated the heritage that the first generation Mini has?
I mean, it's not even. good in
On your
Britain.
personal opinion, do you
For
think this
heaven's
particular Mini has carried over that DNA of the previous generation?
Some part it has, actually.
But not all.
Yeah, some part it has. It's quite comfortable, good handling. But then if you are a real man, where you have passion for cars and passion for beauty, that's the car.
The original. So what you're saying, waiter, I like that. What you're saying is, this is where we separate the boys from the men. Would the man move over?
That's a very jaded.
If you're a man,
opinion.
move over.
I need you to remove your glasses and see clearly that the lines of this car, it has a greater ride height. It's lighter. There is no body.
So, ladies and gentlemen, at home, we are attempting to separate the boys from the men. And we are almost getting there, as you can see.
Don't go there, because I believe the old has to move on and give way to the new. And as good a car as this was, if you want more fire...
What do you mean was?
Was, because it's a car that has had heritage behind it, but the British don't even build it anymore.
Exactly.
This is German built. This is a car,
but
like
when
you say,
think
like
Mini,
you say, Raj, this is a car for boys looking for more fire. They're burning inside. This is a car. Today on Auto Vault, we're going to be talking about rubbers. I'm sure by now you can guess what kind of rubbers I'm referring to. Talking about your tires. Did you know that your tire's contact with the road is just the size of my palm? Today we're going to talk to an expert. His name is Mickey Bassi. He's a good friend of mine, and he's the expert in all things tires. Welcome back. Mickey,
Yes, please.
what's the importance of having the right tire pressure in your tires?
Tire pressures actually monitor the amount of heat that is generated in your tires. If you have very low tire pressure, then the tire will not sit properly on the road, hence the pressure will go up and you're most likely to have a tire burst.
Will it also affect the handling of the vehicle?
Definitely. With low pressure, the vehicle is more, unstable on the road. With high pressure, you have less of a footprint. The footprint you were talking about, your hand, you'll have less of that on the ground, so you have less traction.
Does it also affect the lifespan of the tire?
It does, because the tire then wears unevenly.
Okay. That also means perhaps you'll have to get it balanced more often.
Probably replace them quicker.
Replace them quicker.
Yes, definitely.
Very
because
good.
the tires would wear out on the outside or on the inside, depending on high or low pressure. And since the temperature is not even, it'll wear out the tires very quickly. So hence, it's more expensive for you to do that.
So Mickey, how often should our viewers check their tire pressure?
Once a week is ideal, Mike.
Why once a week? That seems a bit often.
It is often, because then you're always sure that you have the correct tire pressure in your car. Like we've just spoken about low pressure, high pressure. This way you maintain a good tire pressure throughout the week. And you never know where you are. And these days with tubeless tires, sometimes the pressure will go very low, very slowly. You will not realize it. But that will only make sure that you know what's happening to your tire.
And the advantages again of having your tire pressure correct is?
Safety, longevity of the tire, less expense to you.
There you have it, guys. We know why you should check your tire pressure every week. And how do you do that? Every time you go and fuel your car, ask them, check your pressure. Check your pressure. Next week, we'll talk about aquaplaning. Is this a dying breed? Talk about this tire. Will it see me through the night? Not a good idea.
Terrible.